You know, millions of trades happen every single day, and for us, it's just a click. But have you ever stopped to think about what actually happens after you hit that button? It's not magic. There's a whole team of players that jumps into action. So today, we're going to pull back the curtain and meet the entire cast that makes the market work. Yeah, from where you're sitting, it seems so simple, right? But behind your screen, it's this incredible, bustling ecosystem. I like to think of it kind of like a professional sports team. You've got all these different players, each with a super specific job, and the game only really works if they're all playing their part perfectly. All right, so if it's a team, who's the captain? Who's the most important player? Well, it all kicks off with one initial spark. And that spark, it's you. Yep, you. Every single trade, every tiny blip on the market chart, it all starts with the decision you make. Seriously, you are the most critical piece of this entire puzzle. It doesn't matter if you're an investor, planting seeds for years down the road, or a trader trying to catch those quick price swings. Either way, your decision to hit buy or sell is the catalyst. It's what flips the switch and gets the whole machine running. So this kind of breaks down the two main ways people approach this. Are you in it for the long haul, thinking about where things will be in years? Or are you more of a short-term strategist, focused on the next few days or weeks? Hey, there's no right or wrong answer here, but knowing which one you are, that's a super important first step.
Okay, so you've made your decision. You know your strategy, but now what? How does your order actually travel from your computer or your phone into this massive global marketplace? Well, you need a connection. You need someone to act as your agent.
And that's where brokers come in. Think of them as your personal gateway to the stock exchange. They're the ones who take your instructions, your buy order, your sell order, and make sure it gets to the right place to actually happen. I mean, without a broker, you'd basically be shouting into the void. You'd have an opinion, but no way for the market to hear it. So, your broker is your guide. But where are they guiding you to? They're taking you right into the main arena, the big stage where all the action, all the buying and selling really happens. And this is it, the heart of it all, the stock exchange. You've heard the names, right? Like the BSE, the Bombay Stock Exchange, or the NSE, the National Stock Exchange. These are the organized platforms, the official meeting places where buyers and sellers come together. It's the venue where prices are discovered and trades are officially made. So what's everyone trading in this arena? Well, it's shares of listed companies. We're talking about businesses that have decided to offer up pieces of their ownership to the public. So when you buy a share, you're not just buying a number on a screen. You are literally buying a tiny, tiny slice of an actual company that's listed on that exchange. All right, let's just hit pause for a second and look at the team we've built so far. It starts with you, the investor or trader. Then you've got your broker, who's your ticket in, and they connect you to the stock exchange, which is the platform where you can trade shares of all these different companies. You see how all the pieces are starting to link together? And really, this is the entire journey of a single trade, boiled down. 1, you decide. 2, your broker acts on it. 3, the exchange finds a match, another person on the other side of your trade. And 4, boom, the deal is done. It happens in a flash, and it's this incredibly smooth process, all because these players are working perfectly in sync. But wait a minute. We've only met the players on the field, right? What about the crew working behind the scenes? The people who build the stadium, maintain the field, and make sure the game is being played fair. We've got to meet these foundational players. Okay, first up, with depositories. Now, way back in the day, if you bought a share, you'd get an actual physical piece of paper, a certificate. Can you imagine? Today, it's all digital, and that's thanks to institutions like NSDL and CDSL. Just think of them as giant, super secure digital vaults. They hold all our shares electronically or in dematerialized form. This is what makes trading so fast and safe today. Okay, but with all this money and all this high-speed action flying around, who's making sure everyone plays by the rules? Right? Who stops people from cheating and makes sure the game is fair for everyone, from the giant hedge fund down to you and me? Well, every good game needs a referee. And in the Indian market, that referee has a name, SEBI, the Securities and Exchange Board of India. They are the main regulatory body, and their number one job, their core mission, is to protect you, the retail investor. They're the ones who make sure the whole system is fair and transparent. They write the rulebook so that we can all have confidence when we step onto the field. All right, so let's zoom out one last time and just take in the big picture. What we're looking at isn't just a random collection of players. It's a really complex, interconnected ecosystem where every single part needs the others to work properly. It's kind of like a complex machine, right? You provide the spark, the energy. The brokers are the key that turns it on. The exchange is the giant central gear. The company's shares are the actual product being made. The depositories are the secure warehouse where everything is stored. And SEBI? SEBI is the quality control, making sure the whole machine runs smoothly and safely. And here's the thing. You take away just one of those pieces and the whole thing could just grind to a halt. So there you have it. That's the team working behind the scenes every time you make a trade. Now that you've met all of them, I've got a question for you. Which one of these roles is the most important for your trust in the market? Is it the referee, SEBI? Is it the digital vault, the depositories? Or the exchange itself? Definitely something to think about. Thanks for tuning in.